Good afternoon, traders. This is Nick Van Ice, Traders Edge Update. I have a hot stock pick for you, OKLO, OKLO. This is a nuclear stock that is designed to meet a growing demand for data centers and expansion of AI throughout the U.S. OKLO has agreements with OpenAI. They have an agreement with the Department of Energy and deep collaboration. And this is a pre-revenue story. They've designed the solution, they've built the reactors, and they've proven that these solutions work. It's just pre-revenue. They haven't really deployed these yet, and so that's the risk. The technical setup is beautiful, and that's what I trade off of technicals. But I have to understand the story. But Okla it's a hot AI pick. Let's take a look at it on the monthly chart. And you can see that on the monthly chart, they IPO'd in 2021. The stock came out at $8, $9, and it went as high as $180 after Trump got elected and announced the theme of nuclear meeting the growing needs. So Oklo is one of the hot companies right now. We've had a massive pullback from 190 all the way down to 68. So that's certainly taken most of the investors out, and we have a setup right now. It's actually quite beautiful. Let's look at the weekly chart. So also notice that our moving average envelope is up. There's a pattern of higher highs and higher lows, um, and now we've pulled back to major support, um, right in the 72 area. We've had a nice bounce. Let's look at it on the daily chart. We had a really nice bounce from 72 up to 100 and almost 120. And now we've pulled back to a key fib level, 62% retracement. And the daily stochastics are getting oversold. So this is what I would call, you could buy Okla in this general area, in the $80 area, and risk a weekly close below 70. Also notice there's a head and shoulders bottom forming. There's a neckline at the 113 area. Notice the left shoulder here at 80, the head here at 71, and the right shoulder we believe is forming here. And that's why I want to give it some more room. We could come all the way down to the low here at 78. Um, but anyway, there's a neckline that we break out above 114. The height of that pattern projects a $45 rally. So that'll take us to 160, which is pretty close to the all-time high. Um, let's look at even in the hourly chart, and you can see where we're at here on the hourly chart. This was a fib retracement. Let's go ahead and draw these. I'll give you a look at the fib retracements right now, how I do this. So we've got of that rally up, which looks very impulsive to me. We pulled back actually to the 78. We call this the golden pocket. This is where smart money steps in between the 618 retracement and the 78.6. So you could bottom fish here around the 80 area, risk a weekly close below 70. That's how I would look at it. I already have a core position that I bought before this run up, and I'm going to be looking to leg into my second tranche in Okla. I consider this a speculative trade and investment, primarily trading off of momentum and technicals at this point. Again, Okla is pre-revenue. There's several stage gates they have to go through before they're scaling revenue. So, if you need to be more conservative and you're buying companies for long-term holds, this probably isn't your instrument. I like Okla here just on pure technicals in this general area, and I'm looking to build a position with a price target of new highs. All right, that's all I have for you. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you later.